Good morning, it's Coffee with Mr. Karsten. I got my to-go cup, but I was thinking about it a little more. I'm gonna try to get me one of those helmets where we could put 2 glasses of coffee, 2 cups of coffee on each side with just a big straw up to my mouth. That would get me going, and that would be the ultimate Coffee with Mr. Karsten. Good morning, everybody. Today we're gonna kind of recap a few things that hopefully you've already seen on our YouTube videos in these Coffee with Mr. Karsten tapings, but we're going to go back and just talk about the LSA. Why would a student want to go to LSA? Why would a family take the time to make a commitment and a sacrifice to send their child to this kind of a school? We have talked in our YouTube videos about our programs. We have talked about music and we have talked about art. We've taken a tour of this building and seen just an unbelievable facility that allows us to do those programs. We've talked about the people, the faculty and the staff, and we've met some of them. We've talked about amazing volunteers that have made this school what it is. We've talked about the Christian school that LSA is. First and foremost, we want everybody to know Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. LSA is the largest K-8 parochial school in Decatur, and it's the fastest growing high school in Decatur. Our high school has grown to nearly 200 students, which has allowed us to do so many more things to educate our children. Naming a few more of the things of why a family would choose LSA, it would just depend on who you ask. Maybe in the next couple of Coffees with Mr. Karsten, we'll find some students and we'll find some faculty and we'll find some parents and we'll ask them. So let's talk today about enrollment. In February, that's our big month. February, we ask our current families to re-enroll using the re-enrollment form, and we ask our new families to come take a tour with us and use a new registration form, both $50 in the month of February per student to register. What does that do for us in February? It allows us to make prudent decisions as we develop a budget and as we staff this building. And the earlier that we do those enrollment, and the earlier we do enrollment, the better for that planning. We also want our families to have a savings. That registration fee goes up to $100 in March, so in February, this would be the time for new and current families to enroll. Finally, space is limited, and for our families to come in February, that would also reserve a student desk. Take a tour, visit our website, make a decision that will impact your student and your family today and for eternity. We want to make it possible. As you would go to our school website, lsadecatur.net, there is a link on the website that takes you to our financial aid. And both returning families and new families are encouraged to look at that financial aid program. We do determine financial aid on need. And as you would fill out that application, we would go to those reports and be able to help you in any way that we can. Besides need-based financial aid, being a member of a church, both Lutheran churches and other Christian churches are starting to partner and continuing to partner with their families that attend LSA, and there is a reduced tuition in some cases depending on the membership of your church. Other ways that you can help certainly cut down that tuition cost is participating in our SCRIP or our referral program, and I know we've talked about those, and we could definitely give people more detail about that. So the bottom line is we've tried to go through and outline what's amazing about this school, and depending on who you ask, you'll get a different answer. But here's the beauty of it. When you get to LSA, all of the things that people name as the reason why they have their children at LSA are here and waiting for you and your child. We're so blessed here at LSA, and we want to partner with you and your family. We've said it, once you know about LSA, you'll want your student at LSA. Blessed to be here in ministry to Decatur and in service to this community. To God be the glory. Coffee with Mr. Karsten.